Hello everybody, here we are at Moscow Python Conference, and here's Beau. Beau, please introduce yourself.
Hi, yeah, I'm Beau Carnes. I'm from the United States, from the state of Michigan. I work for freecodecamp.org, and I also have some courses that I've developed. One of them's about deep learning, and that's what my talk today, or my talk at the conference, is based on that course.
Can you tell a little bit more about your talk today?
Okay, yeah, my course is called Theory of Neural Networks, and it's basically deep learning without frameworks, where I show, instead of using, a lot of people will use Keras or TensorFlow or some sort of other framework, but I show people how deep learning works kind of under the hood, that like how you can write a neural network with just vanilla Python or straight Python, where you don't need any framework, so you can start to understand the concepts behind deep learning.
What do you think about the evolution of the machine learning, deep learning libraries and frameworks, and do they harm the real development process? For example, like web frameworks really a little bit hard for the web development, because a lot of developers know frameworks but don't know the web, in fact.
Yeah, I think deep learning frameworks and machine learning frameworks are great. I mean, it makes it easier to get into the field. I know, so my whole talk, I try not to use any advanced math or anything, but sometimes when you get really into deep learning and you're developing really complicated algorithms, it could use some very advanced calculus and math. But the frameworks can kind of take that all away, where even if you don't know high-level math, and even if you don't know, if you're not a super experienced programmer, using the frameworks you can still do some pretty amazing things with neural networks. But I think it's still good, even when you're doing these great things with the frameworks, it's still good to know how they work. If you kind of have an understanding of what's behind them, it will allow you to write better code. So that's the whole point of my talk and the course I developed, is just to kind of show how they work and the concepts behind them.
You will also have the interactive part today. What will you show? You will try to build the working network for the 1 hour? Yeah,
so the first part of my talk was all about kind of defining terms and showing some very simple neural networks. And my second part of the talk, I'm going to kind of bring it all together, and I'm going to live code a full neural network to solve it's a pretty simple problem, but it's a problem that it's a kind of a real world example. It's almost like a toy example, because I only have just less than an hour to do the whole thing. But it's enough where seeing the full neural network, you'll be able to actually see how it's learning, and you'll be able to see that the neural network is able to learn information that we never told it. So it's kind of cool and it's just using straight Python and also NumPy with no other frameworks, and you'll be able to see this actually learning some information.
And last question, what will be your advice for the beginners who is just starting the machine learning and neural networks?
Yeah, when you're just getting into it, I mean, I guess I have two main advice. I mean, one of them would be to get my course that I've developed, but also there's another one called Fast AI, or fast.ai. If you just do a search for that, it's a completely free course. So while my course is pretty good, it costs money, but if you're just getting started, you may want to try out this free course for learning deep learning.
Thank you very much. Bye-bye.